Less than P class equals data end equals 368. Data start equals 77 greater than. So, there's been a lot of chatter recently about Rachel Reeves and some potential changes she's considering to cash ISAs, and honestly, it's sparked quite a bit of debate. If you're a saver in the UK or someone planning your financial future, this is something you'll want to keep an eye on. Less than class equals data end equals 759, data start equals 370 greater than. What we're hearing is that Rachel Reeves, who's the shadow chancellor and likely to be in the hot seat if Labour wins the next general election, is reportedly looking into tightening the rules around tax-free cash ISA allowances. At the heart of it, the idea seems to be about making the system more targeted and perhaps fairer, but also more aligned with Labour's broader economic goals. Less than P class equals data end equals 1166, data start equals 761 greater than. Right now, you can put up to £20,000 a year into an ISA, whether that's in cash or stocks, and it's completely tax-free. For most people, that's generous and a great way to protect savings from the taxman. But there's a growing concern that this benefit might be disproportionately helping wealthier individuals who are just parking large amounts of cash rather than investing it back into the economy. Less than P class equals data end equals 1610, data start equals 1168 greater than. Reported thinking from Reeves' camp is that a lot of the money in these ISAs, especially cash ISAs, just sits there and doesn't actually help with economic growth or business investment. Labour's more interested in promoting what they call productive investment, so getting people to invest in companies, in infrastructure, in growth, rather than just saving in a way that's effectively risk-free and not doing much for wider society. Less than P class equals data end equals 1977. Data start equals 1612 greater than. Of course, this is all still at the discussion stage, and nothing's been officially announced. But if changes do come in, like cutting the cash ISA allowance or adjusting the incentives, it could mean big shifts in how people choose to save. It might push more people towards stocks and shares ISAs, which carry more risk but also potentially more economic impact. Less than P class equals data end equals 2319, data start equals 1979 greater than. Understandably, there's some pushback. Critics are saying this could penalize careful savers, especially older people or those who are risk-averse and prefer the safety of cash. And with inflation still causing headaches, the idea of tinkering with something that helps people hold on to more of their money isn't sitting well with everyone. Less than P class equals data end equals 2633, data start equals 2321 greater than. That said, this is part of a broader picture where Labour wants to rewire how finance supports the economy, shifting from passive saving to active investing. If they do decide to go down this route, we'll likely see a lot more discussion about what fairness really looks like in the world of personal finance. Less than class equals data end equals 2841, data start equals 2635 greater than. So whether you're someone who's maxing out your ISA every year or just starting to save, it's a space worth watching, because if the rules change, the way we all think about saving might have to change too. Stay subscribed for more videos.